Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching today. Today's video is see things as they are, not worse than they are. So see things as they are, not worse than they are. I'm going to give you I'm going to quote a little Tony Robbins here. So I heard this quick video from Tony Robbins. I never heard this one before. I've heard a lot of his things, but he's got so much stuff out there. But about the 3 Ps and this topic of see things how they are, not worse than they are. We make things worse a lot. I know. I do this all of the time. I do this and I have to catch myself when things aren't going the way it is. I'm not talking about end of the world, end of things are so horrible, it's the worst everything's ever gotten. But just when things are not that bad, sometimes I think they're worse than they are, and I got to catch myself. And I'm going to bring up Tony's 3 Ps, as they call them. 3 things that he thinks that we have to, the 3 Ps that we have to crush and stop and make sure we don't go down these paths about these 3 Ps. One is problems. The one problem is that problems are not permanent. Problems are not permanent. Every situation will end, good or bad. Everything will end. The pandemic end. If there's the economy's bad, that will end and be good again. If there's a war, the war will end and it will be better. Things end. So problems are not always permanent, or not permanent anytime. So your problems will eventually not be there anymore, whatever problem that is. But obviously, without going to major detail, you got to take some action against it. But remember, the problems aren't personal. The other one is, he used the word pervasive, and I had to look that up. And what he meant by that is pervasive is that if one thing's going wrong in your life, that doesn't amount to everything else. Like, oh my gosh, my real estate business is slow this year. My whole life is ruined. My relationships are ruined. My health is ruined. My total finances as a person or family is ruined. Sometimes we when we have a problem in a certain area of our life, we make it about our whole life. So again, this kind of goes on, see things as they are, not make them worse, like pulling them forward. And then the third P that he brought up was personal, is that we think sometimes we have problems and we think it's our fault. It's our fault. It's, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not fast enough. I'm not as quick as someone else, or I don't have as rich as someone else. I'm not as good looking as someone else. It's always, you start making it about yourself. If things keep on happening in your life and they're not in a positive way, sometimes like, it's me, it's my problem, it's me. No, a lot of this could be other people. I'm one of those big things that happens to me a lot throughout my life. Is just like, gosh, this keeps on happening. It must be me. No, you're just getting connected to the wrong people. You might have a lull in your business or relationships with other people. You might, maybe it's my problem. I'm not good enough to make a decent amount of money, maybe in real estate or whatever you're doing in life. And no, everybody has the ability to do it, to prosper, to be good. Or maybe you feel like all my relationships are not that good. It must be me. No, maybe it's the people that you're talking to. Maybe it's the people that are close to you. Maybe it's them, not you. Or it's a combination, but it's not all you on that. It's finding the right people to have the right relationships with. So I wanted to kind of combine these two because I had this topic that see things as they are and don't make them worse. And I kind of combined it with, because I had this on topic today and happened to come across this video because I think my phone listens to me or sees what I'm searching for online when I'm looking for videos and things. I think a lot of us have that. You ever have that thing like, I was just talking about this with someone and all of a sudden I see an ad for that product or that thing. I remember just last year, I was talking to someone about taking a cruise, and next thing you know, my phone was I had ads for cruises. Think of what listens to you. But so the whole point of that tangent was that I kind of combined these two. Hopefully that made some sense. But again, see things as they are. Don't make them worse by thinking like when you have a problem, don't make it worse thinking that it's going to last forever. Problems aren't permanent. If something's going bad in your life, in a certain aspect, don't think that's your whole life. It's if you're having a bad relationship with someone, doesn't mean your health isn't good, your family isn't good, your finances aren't good. If things aren't going great in real estate, doesn't mean that all the other areas in your life aren't going as well. So see things as they are and don't make them worse. And last is don't make it personal. Don't think it's all about you. Could be your environment, the people that you're around. It's the things that you're watching or reading, or just what information that's coming to you around you. Sometimes we just get into those spaces and just it seems like everything around us is negative, and we turn to negativity. I know that happens to me sometimes. Oh, I gotta get a check. I'm being around too much negative energy. Hey, that happens to me a lot in a day. Some days when, because as a broker, I'm handling problems and situations and things happening and complaints sometimes, but most, that's why I love what I do. 92% is always positive. Say 8% sometimes negative things don't go the way we all want them to go, but we can't focus on the negativity and don't take it personal like it's something that you're bringing on to yourself all of the time. So hopefully that made some sense. Thank you very much for watching today. I appreciate that. And I'll have another video for you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.